Planes cross the Pacific every day, but their route depends on distance, fuel, weather, nearby help, and one thing airlines can't ignore: money. And when you're thousands of miles from land, one question becomes critical. If something goes wrong, how far away is help? Look at a flight map, and the Pacific can look almost empty. But planes cross it every single day. The strange part is where they fly. A route that looks longer on your screen can actually be the shorter route. That is because the Earth isn't flat. On a globe, the shortest path between two distant cities follows a curve. It's called a Great Circle Route, and airlines use it because distance matters. On a long flight, even a few hundred extra miles can mean more time in the air and more fuel used. For an airline, that fuel isn't just a number on a gauge. It's money coming straight out of the operating budget. Still, airlines don't simply choose the shortest line and call it a day. But distance creates another problem. Out here, you're not just far from land, you're far from help. If something goes wrong, the crew can't simply look for the nearest airport. There may not be one nearby. So airlines plan these routes with something very important in mind. Where could this aircraft land if it had to? That is why islands and airports scattered across the Pacific can become extremely important. Modern aircraft have made this much easier. They can fly for hours while remaining within carefully planned diversion limits. For twin-engine aircraft, ETOPS rules help determine how far they can operate from suitable diversion airports. ETOPS is basically a rule for how far a twin-engine aircraft can fly from a suitable diversion airport, assuming it loses an engine. And even when the route is safe, weather can change the plan completely. A strong tailwind can make a longer route faster. A strong headwind can turn a shorter route into a fuel burner. A long Pacific flight can cost a lot to operate. Airlines need enough passengers or cargo to justify that cost. If demand isn't strong enough, connecting through a major hub can make more business sense than flying a long route with empty seats. So planners are balancing several things at once: distance, fuel, weather, safety, diversion airports, and passenger demand. So airlines aren't avoiding the Pacific. They're choosing carefully how to cross it. A typical example is Tokyo to Los Angeles. The aircraft doesn't simply aim straight across the Pacific. Its route is planned around distance, winds, and suitable diversion airports. Another example is Sydney to Los Angeles. The route heads across the South Pacific, where distance, weather, winds, and the availability of diversion airports all influence the path. The best route isn't always the shortest one. It's the route that gives the airline the right balance of safety, time, fuel, and cost. Because over the Pacific, the smartest route isn't just about getting there. It's about having a good way out if you ever need one.